because it's hard today, we will be starting on probably just 2 red maggots. But one thing I do like to do before we go ahead and just put maggots on is if you slightly roll them in between your fingers, don't crush them, but slightly roll them, basically all it does is it stops them wriggling. And silty waters, what you do is it just makes sure it's definitely laying on the top instead of digging in, which is definitely what you don't want because your fish aren't going to get anywhere near it. There's one. Have a quick roll. And 2. Fill that feeder again. Block of groundbait. Pinch your pellets. And sandwich it in. See there, nice red maggot hanging out the side of his mouth. Another nice little winter common, putting up a bit of a scrap for this time of year. We'll get him back again. Drop back like that time. Swimmers really started to heat up now. What we're going to try and do to show you when you do get it right, how quick sometimes you can actually get a bite. So let's go for it. There we go, we're in. Sink the line. Make sure you definitely don't move the feeder while you're actually sinking the line. And there we go, we didn't even get the line sunk. Really must be hundreds of fish out there at the moment. Just keep it nice and steady. These little fish are so quick, you do not want to be ripping your hooks out. No rush. Goes to show, if on the day you get your tactics right and you pick the areas where you think they'll be, you can catch in pretty much any weather. Just don't know when they give up. And here he is. Managed to completely engulf those maggots before we even got the line sunk. Right in the side there. Lovely little fish. Even ones this size, you know you've got them on the end. Well, that was a great morning's fishing. Started off slow as we did expect, but it has picked up and it even got to the stage we were getting bites on the drop. I hope some of the tactics there is going to help you put a few more fish on the bank, but we're going to call it a day. We've had probably 20 to 30 pounds worth of fish, so can't call anything better than that in a couple of hours fishing. Hope to see you next time.